What is going on, guys? It's Finley from Home of the Forest here. So, you may be wondering why I'm doing a video. And well, I have a problem, guys. Now here's the thing. If you remember, I did a video on this drone, and I found this thing in the woods, right? You guys remember. And there's been rumors swirling around Ardeus that, you know, this thing could have been this thing could have been searched by, could be still being looked by somebody. Well, I'm not here to talk about anyone who's come to my house or anything like that. No one's come to my house with this drone. I have an even more serious problem. If you remember the video I did on this, I don't know if it was the first video I posted about this, probably the second. I went to clean this thing out. There was an ant nest in this drone. And guys, I hate to say this, but I think there may be an ant nest in my room. Now, the last couple days, I keep on seeing these small black ants that we saw in that video just randomly showing up. I don't know where from. I've checked the drone 3 times, and I don't know what to do. So, just a little while ago, I was sitting on my bed, and there were 2 on the box near this thing. So, I don't know how they're getting in and out of this, but there's probably still ants in this thing. And I'll let you know, Mr. Ross, ahead of time, because he wanted to look at this thing on Wednesday. So, I don't see how they could possibly be getting in and out of the drone, because there's vent grates all inside of this. The only place they could get out is through the legs, but the legs are closed, so that should basically also be impossible. And they're obviously not going to fit in the ports or nothing. So I don't think they're in the... I don't think they're in the drone. I remember correctly, if I remember correctly, the queen... there were a bunch of queens in there. But I'm pretty sure they all had wings. And I hope I didn't let one without wings go loose in my room. And now there's a nest in my room. So I'm going to continue looking into this, because I really don't know how the ants are getting in and out of this thing. All I know is I saw one run out of here one time, so I think they could be in the arms. And that's really bad, because they keep on coming loose in my room and I keep on having to kill them. Dude, what the heck? Yo, one just came out of the drone. Where did that come from? Dude, literally, one just came out of the drone as I was talking about it. Wait, that's actually insane. They are still in there. We need to take this thing outside, because the nest is gonna start in my room. I was literally talking about the drone and one comes out of the drone. That is crazy. How ironic is that? Dude, it's gonna take off. Yeah, I gotta be careful. Get this thing out of here, man. Get this thing outside. Oh my gosh. Guys, this is so bad. Ow, I think you stung me. Alright, that doesn't matter though. Guys, okay, so there's definitely, the ant nest is still in here. This nest must have been huge. Actually, it's not really surprising, because this nest actually has been in here so long. Just gotta shake the gimbal module, maybe? Oh, man. Guys, we're gonna have to get the air can. This is bad. That's where they're coming from. They're still living in here, and they're exploring my room. That's bad. Alright. Yeah, put this thing outside for the next one. Got blown in the legs, too. Oh my gosh. Guys, that is so bad. Dude, do you think they're in the arms? They could be in the arms, guys. I don't know. Doing that with the gimbal? How are they still in the thing? There were hundreds of them. They were all in the PCB when I first opened this thing up. And I think you guys even remember seeing that. They were crawling around there. They must be Are they like in the gimbal? Cause this gimbal thing comes out, right? Yeah, dude. Like, I can disconnect the head of the gimbal here, and it's open inside the gimbal. There's like a little hole where the wire goes back, and I think they're in there too. So they're getting out of like the gimbal. They're in the gimbal. Oh, like that's crazy. All right, guys. So we're just gonna go try to deal with the ants the best we can. Wish me luck.